Hello and welcome to my video. If you are watching this, this is something that I've been trying to work on for quite a while. It's been a few weeks since I initially decided that I wanted to turn this into a video and try to put it out there on the internet for people to watch and hopefully enjoy. But it's been a slow process for me, mostly because I was dead set on including some kind of voiceover, which obviously that's what I'm doing, but I found it extremely challenging to speak comfortably, and I think that that's something that most people sort of ease into, at least from what I've noticed on art YouTube channels, is that a lot of the times people start with videos that just have music and they kind of build a follower base on that, and then they move forward and start doing the voiceovers and maybe start doing tutorials or talking about their lives because that's what people wanted from them. But I'm just kind of like leaping into it. I know that I do have one video up that's just a Procreate Speedpaint that I uploaded that like a year ago, maybe a little bit longer than that, but I've been thinking about it for a really long time, probably the last 2 years, that I wanted to have a place to put speed paints and to meet people. I don't have very many friends in my real life, and I have friends on the internet, but you still kind of feel lonely and like you're not really connecting with a lot of people, and of course a lot of the people in my life are busy, so I need more of them. So if you're an artist, hey, but my time is limited, so I began working on this speed paint a couple of months ago, and I decided to record the process. The sketch didn't get included because I actually drew that back in April, and then the day that I drew that, I went into labor and I gave birth to a baby that night. So it's been an extremely long process for me to get this video done and out, and I've recorded voiceovers so many times. I don't even want to know how many times I've done it or tried to do it, started a recording and then hated it and stopped, or felt so uncomfortable and you could just hear it in my voice. And it's been like a 2-month-long process for me to be able to do some kind of voiceover. And I don't know why I was so dead set. I would watch the video with just music and it felt incomplete to me. And it's not necessarily because I want to talk about what I'm doing, because I don't feel like I'm qualified to do any kind of tutorial. And I don't want to teach people things at this point because I have so much that I need to learn. But I felt like if I uploaded it with just music and me not saying anything, that it would not be complete. I wouldn't have felt good about it in the end. And I guess that's what is important to me, is that I feel good about something that I'm putting into the world. So, and I've procrastinated and slacked on this. And it's difficult for me because I have children and I don't have a whole lot of time. I don't get very many evenings completely to myself so that I can like sit down and actually do some kind of voiceover. How many times have I said voiceover in this video so far? But you get the point. And so here we are. I did briefly want to mention the subject of my drawing, though. It's Rachel Maksy, who I don't know how many subscribers she has, but she is a bigger, like, fashion, historical fashion, vintage fashion, whatever you want to call it, YouTuber. And she's amazing, very inspirational to me. And I was originally going to watercolor this, but obviously that didn't work out, and I just decided to go forward with doing a digital painting, and I'm actually pretty pleased with how it turned out. And I hopefully will be able to do more things like this in the future. I'm just kind of rambling here because I don't exactly know what to say, and I don't even know if anybody's going to end up listening to it in the end, but I want to try to put it out there that I have goals. I have a tendency to want to do something real bad, and then I just kind of talk myself out of it. I'm really good at talking myself out of things that I want to do, and so I'm trying to kind of stifle that part of myself and actually do the thing that I want. So my goal here hopefully is to do one painting or art project or something a month and put it on YouTube. I feel like that's a good goal. That's attainable for me. I am extremely busy. There's so much going on in my life. And I think that if I commit to one a month, I can do it. I hope. And if not, then I will just prove to myself that I am an absolute flake. But I kind of already know that, so I'd rather prove myself wrong. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. If you've stuck around this long, though, I am, 7-8 minutes into this, just rambling, talking about absolutely nothing. If you've stuck around this long, I really appreciate you. I thank you for your time. I hope that going forward, I can be more interesting. I can bring something of value to the world. I think that I'm gonna let this go here and let you enjoy the last couple of minutes of my speed paint. I personally enjoyed it very much, so I hope that somebody else out there does. Thanks for hanging out with me while I talk about, honestly, I don't even know what I was talking about. But I hope you enjoyed it. And I hope that I can see you again in the future.